I'll miss you, says Guff Rune Totem to these 10 cards leaving Standard Rotation in 2023. In a few weeks, we are losing the following expansions from the Standard Rotation: Forged in the Barrens, United in Stormwind, and Fractured in Alterac Valley. There are several cards in these 3 expansions that are leaving Standard that I think I'm going to miss seeing and or playing. These were not necessarily the game-winning or the best cards during this time. It's just fun, interactive, or adjusted the game to places I did not think they were going. Isn't that what playing this game is all about? Here are my top 10 cards that are rotating out of Standard that I am not particularly excited about leaving. I am asking you all, my amazing, awesome, kick-butt viewers, which cards leaving the Standard Rotation from these expansions are the most memorable to you? Which ones are you going to miss? Which of these cards are you happy that are leaving Standard? Let's go over my choices. Light Forged Caravan was one of my favorite cards when it was released, and I'm going to miss it. The weapon was the kicker for me. It was just so much fun to play, and listen, it was not too overpowered because I used to lose to the weapon all the time to Rustrot Viper, but it was still a fun card to play. Prismatic Jewel Kit. If you have not noticed already, or are new to my channel, I have mentioned before that I'm a big fan of playing Paladin. Playing this with several Divine Shield minions was an absolute blast and helped me win quite a few games. I am hoping we get to see something just as cool the next rotation, or maybe I'll start playing Wild. Anyways, I'm gonna miss the Jewel Kit. Speaking of weapons, let's talk about Ruined Mithril Rod. I love this card. Worked wonders for many deck compositions, and even when it was nerfed, it still saw play. I believe it is still seeing usage in the meta today, and I'm gonna be a little miffed that it's leaving. Cariel Rome is a card I really liked playing. I used it in several decks. Its utility was outmatched a lot of the times, and it was a Paladin card. Have I mentioned I liked playing Paladin? Sad to see this one go. Elwood Bore is a card that may not have seen a bunch of players agreeing with me, but this interaction was fun. It was not an easy combo to pull off and did not work in many decks, so it was not totally overpowered, but when it did work, it was super entertaining. Will we see this back in the core set? Maybe. Team 5, help me out here. Let's get this little piggy into the core set, because I don't want to see it go. Wildheart Guff is an adorable hero, one you want to hang out with and ask a bunch of questions to. But there is a chance, if I am reading some of the flavor text of the new Festival of Legends cards, that maybe our buddy Guff will be staying. It would be super cool if he is. Void Touched Attendant is a card, and it is a priest card. And oh my goodness, did I seriously put a priest card in this list? This must be a mistake. No, it isn't a mistake. While I'm not a huge priest fan, I love this card. I know it only worked in certain situations, mostly with Benedictus, but I just liked how well it worked when I did play priest. Shadow Priest has been one of the only fun decks of this class for me, and I will absolutely play Shadow Priest in Wild. Mordresh Fire Eye is a rocking mage card that is super fun when his interaction went off. It would make total sense if this stayed around in the core set, as this guy is super music themed, as is the new expansion. My wife, who's a mage main, had this in her deck almost the entire time it's been in the game. She and I both agree that this card should stay. Blademaster Samuro is a card that had a ton of utility. It was used in Warrior, Druid, Paladin, several other classes, and it was popular. I will miss his interaction and his ability to clear board states if played correctly. It was a fun card. Last, but absolutely not least, we're going to be losing Tiny Finn's Caravan. I did not play this card that much, and I do not think it saw a massive amount of play, but here are the reasons why I will miss this card. Number 1, it is a card that strategizes with Murlocs, which I absolutely love. Number 2, look at the art. Absolutely gorgeous. Matt Dixon is one of my favorite Hearthstone artists, and seeing this card makes me smile. In fact, I made a subscriber goal to myself that when I get this channel here to 1,000 subs, I am getting his Jolly Roger card art tattooed to my body. Make sure you sub to the channel to help make that happen. Well, that's it. Here are my 10 cards that are leaving the Standard Rotation that I wish would stay. What are your thoughts? How wrong am I on these decisions? Which cards should I have included? How cool looking is Tiny Finn's Caravan? Leave a comment below and please subscribe for more.